meteorologist Ron Rose.
Yeah, the snow's packing outside. It's doing okay. So I'm thinking we might have some snow creations. The sun might be helping us out there along those lines too, even though the temperature's not. We're going to stay well below the freezing mark. But, you know, on certain surfaces, it's going to help us out as far as that sunshine goes. And we got plenty of sun out there. And we are going to see a few extra clouds kind of move in later on today. We're seeing a much better dose of sun than I expected. That's okay. No complaints here. It makes it a little bit warmer anyway, especially your car. That's one thing I noticed when I got in my car. It was like that greenhouse effect does play, you know? When you've got this straight sunshine beaming in your windows, you get in your car, it's like it's not nearly as frigid as you were expected it to be. It's certainly not as frigid as it was outside. Superior Ag Camera, this is of course Deaconess Gateway. Blanket of snow does look pretty if you don't have to get out on the roads. I mean, it's really nice. And you take a look at downtown Owensboro. Earlier today, we were seeing those condensation clouds on the river. You know what happens? I mean, the river's not frozen over. That water is above freezing. And so when the sun broke out, we would see it. Obviously, you got a little bit of evaporation going on. As soon as that moisture went up, you know, because heat rises, as soon as it warmed up, boom, you got condensation. You got the cloud forming right there on the water. Pretty cool effect earlier today. Got some clouds, though, in Owensboro right now. We've got plenty of sunshine downtown Evansville. Has a beautiful sight there. And as we take a look at our tower cam, we still have a little ice on the lens right there down to the left. But we have a pretty decent view of Highway 41, which is in better shape, you will be glad to know. Not so much the turn lanes, but and if you're turning onto a road, not so much either. But it was the left lane on northbound traffic that's actually cleared out better than the right lane. At least it was earlier. 14 degrees right now, so the temperature is starting to surge. Started the day in single digits. All of us did. Some locations haven't gotten out of single digits. There's the best news I can give you. The wind is calm. After seeing that wind at 15 to 25 yesterday, and today earlier, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Wind chills well below zero. No measurable wind chill at the Evansville Airport like that. Temperature-wise, still in single digits to the west. 9 in Flora, Fairfield, and Carmi. 8 in Harrisburg. Deeper snowpack there, keeping those temperatures down. That albedo effect, of course, we have that in play too here, just not as much snow. 15 in Jasper. Although about 5-6 inches reported in Jasper. I got a picture earlier. I'll show some more on the CW at noon. CW7, 14 in Owensboro, 12 in Calhoun, 11 in Madisonville. And as we take a look at wind speeds, yeah, we've got some winds out there in some areas that are creating a bit of a chill, but I mean, not too many below zero. 4 below Carmi, 2 below Harrisburg, 4 below in Jasper. Elsewhere, at least the wind chill is above freezing. Here's a good shot from Princeton. And I mean, according to Robin Carter, it was a really good shot of snow. And I had some reports, 9.5 inches up there in Gibson County, and especially around Princeton. So that was a good snow coming down. Beautiful shot. The gazebo, I guess, in her backyard. Robin, thank you so much for that shot. Love this from Lori Martin last night. She sent it to me last night. She took it during the day yesterday, so snow was coming down. I mean, she's feeding the birds, and that's so Lori. She takes care of all animals. She's just that kind of person. She works at It Takes a Village. But this is a blue jay. They're beautiful birds. Got a bad rep in the bird community. I think they like to steal things. They got a problem. They like to pinch things, as they say in England. And you've got like a little bit of a grub right there in the old beak. So Lori taking care of the blue jays, as well as all the other birds that are a little friendlier than the jays, I guess. Live first warning Doppler radar, not showing anything. Clouds breaking up, but they're going to build back in. We are going to see plenty of clouds later on tonight. Future tracker overplaying the clouds for a change. And as we take a look at tomorrow morning, first thing, we're really not going to see much of anything going on until looks like later in the morning. But I would say before midday, we should be seeing a little bit of snow starting to work its way in, but at least the morning commute should be okay. And then we're going to get a bit of break at times. The snow is really going to start to pick up, though, Wednesday night, and especially down to the southeast. That's where we're going to have the heavier snow, it looks like. And it looks like first thing on Thursday morning, even though it's not showing it a little bit farther to the southeast, along basically around Bowling Green. I think we're going to see a little freezing rain, unfortunately, to start the day on Thursday. So I think Thursday morning could be a pretty tricky commute. Tomorrow will not be. And then the snow is going to taper off as we head into Thursday evening. And I think really the heaviest amounts will be down to the south. For most of us, especially along and north of the river, it looks like it's going to be a much lighter snow than what we've had, or what we just had anyway. But anywhere from about 2 to 4 inches of what this model is showing, that's our RPM. This year, another model, the North American model, it's indicating a little bit more snow down to the southeast, but once again, right around 2 inches up along and north of the river. So again, it looks like it's going to be at least a smaller deal for most of us, at least to the north. A high today is going to be in the mid-teens, mix of sun and clouds out there, bitter cold still, but at the same time, that west wind backing off a little bit. Still a breeze, though, at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Over the next 7 days, well, the temperature is going to warm up a little bit tomorrow. Of course, we're warming up to another winter storm with snow and ice. Again, doesn't look quite as bad as what we had, although the ice on Thursday morning might be a little treacherous because that's going to be first thing if we see that freezing rain. Hopefully it stays down to the southeast. Temperatures will be thawing out, though, by the weekend, and it should be a dry weekend, too. High of 40 degrees, a whopping 40 on Sunday, and then we hit 42 on Monday. From Carmi last night, these are called light pillars. Kind of an optical illusion. Yeah, they really are. But you know it's cold when you see light pillars out there. You'll see these a lot of times, like up in the Arctic Circle or Alaska or something like that.
It's like the Northern Lights, just the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, basically it's the ice crystals that are reflecting the light from the city of Carmi.
I love
Stacey,
it. All right, more lifestyles right after this.